because Floyd Mayweather's arrested.
Was over. This is not going to end well. This will not end well.
Couldn't help himself. He had to crawl under his rock, out of his rock, and make some noise.
Tell Floyd to get on live. Tell him to show where he at. Yo, them people over in Dubai that money. Tell him to get on live right now. And he owe people in Saudi Arabia money too. Broken. Out here scamming people.
Boxers are weighing in on Floyd Mayweather's alleged arrest, suggesting he might be struggling with life outside the spotlight. Many believe Floyd has difficulty stepping back from being the center of attention, with some seeing his recent moves as signs of desperation. Oscar de la Hoya speculated that Floyd could be chasing either attention or money, pointing to how frequently he makes headlines or speaks out publicly. Observers feel his behavior reflects a struggle to let go of fame. Meanwhile, Floyd Mayweather has been linked to a reported $42 million scam involving a questionable investment scheme. Reports claim he promoted fraudulent ventures to fans and investors, raising serious questions about his financial stability and indicating he may be pursuing money and notoriety through risky deals. Interviewed
Floyd, Canelo, Instagram, what's up with all that stuff?
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously, you know, he tried to steal somewhat of Canelo's thunder. He couldn't help himself. He had to crawl under his rock, out of his rock, and make some noise. But look, he's retired. I mean, either he's hurting for attention or he's hurting for money. And you know, we strongly feel that, look, Canelo's the man right now. He's the highest paid athlete in the world, and then we move on and we go forward and we continue.
Floyd Mayweather didn't hold back when discussing loyalty in boxing, openly expressing frustration at fighters he once helped elevate. He highlighted how some of these same athletes now speak against him, despite the support and guidance he provided throughout their careers. In particular, he singled out Oscar de la Hoya, accusing him of disloyalty for turning against him after having benefited from his mentorship and influence.
Absolutely. But it's so crazy. When we talk about loyalty in the sport of boxing, when we talk about loyalty, when you look at Canelo, there's Steven Espinoza and the Showtime team let this, and myself, we helped build this guy up. He was fighting on my undercard. He was the co-main. We helped build this guy up. And you know what Oscar de la Hoya do? You know what Mr. Loyal Oscar de la Hoya do? I'm sorry, Miss Disloyal Oscar de la Hoya do? He take him right over to HBO and cut a deal with HBO. And when he cut the deal, he got money, but I bet Canelo didn't see none. But these are the things that people don't know about in a sport.
Oscar de la Hoya recognized just how transformative their fight was for Floyd Mayweather's career, noting that it helped shape him into Money Mayweather. Before facing de la Hoya, Floyd was earning comparatively modest purses, but that high-profile matchup thrust him into the mainstream, skyrocketing his fame and financial success. The fight not only made him a household name, but also cemented his image as a symbol of wealth in the sport.
Before Mayweather fought me, he was making $2-3 million on my undercards. After beating me, Mayweather becomes Money Mayweather, and he becomes this global superstar. I think we sold 2-point-something million homes. I believe he made something like 8 million all said and done.
And what did you make all said and done in that fight?
I had to be closer to 80.
You made 80 million, he made 8 million. So the negotiation was 90-10?
Sometimes fighters don't understand negotiating the right way.
Outside the ring, Floyd Mayweather has also faced legal issues, drawing parallels to figures like rapper Lil Uzi Vert, with both dealing with lawsuits over alleged misconduct. Floyd's enormous wealth has often allowed him to act with little regard for consequences, relying on his financial power to operate freely. This pattern of reckless behavior has repeatedly brought him into conflict with the law, resulting in ongoing legal challenges.
Peace, y'all. It's your boy Johnny Fastlane here with allhiphop.com. So the situation is crazy, man, because Lil Uzi Vert and Floyd Mayweather are being sued for an assault that happened last June in New York, right? The whole situation is that the person that's suing them says that he saw Floyd Mayweather's truck and he went across the street while he was filming to get some footage of it. And basically the whole money team, you know, Floyd Mayweather's team and Lil Uzi Vert came out of the truck and beat the crap out of him, right? It's crazy as hell because Lil Uzi Vert responded, and he said that he don't even know Floyd Mayweather. He was not there, and you guys got the wrong person, right? I've never seen Mayweather and Lil Uzi Vert in the same place together at all, ever, and I'm guessing that it's probably somebody from Mayweather's team that kind of looks like Uzi, right? Either way, man, Uzi is wrapped up in this lawsuit. We'll see if they take his name off of it once they figure out what's going on, but yeah, let me know what y'all think about.
Floyd Mayweather, alongside golf legend Tiger Woods, became involved in a lawsuit over allegations of jewelry theft from a store. The incident intensified public scrutiny of Floyd's financial behavior, adding another mark to his reputation as someone who flaunts wealth yet struggles to maintain transparency and integrity in his business dealings.
So have you heard about the $4 million RICO lawsuit that Floyd Mayweather and Tiger is being hit with? Wow. So apparently it's over some stolen jewelry and or at least allegedly, and the entire story is pretty crazy, and the fact that they're calling it a RICO was pretty wild as well, because apparently there was some type of, at least what is being alleged, some type of scheme set up and ran by these celebrities in order to get away with taking free jewelry off of jewelers. So yeah, seems like
Throughout his career, Floyd Mayweather has been unwavering in cultivating the Money Mayweather persona. No matter the source of his income, he consistently prioritized flaunting his lavish lifestyle. This focus on public image often pushed him toward risky or questionable financial decisions, all in service of maintaining the illusion of limitless wealth.
Endless wealth.
Blue. Let's let them see a top. So we got choices. Read as you guys can see. Come on, follow me. Come on, let's go now. We got choices. The original McCartney, as you guys can see. We got the Aventador. We got the Dawn. We got the Bentley. Another Rose. Another Rose. Spirit of Ecstasy, come on up. We got toys. Family, another Lambo. Keys somewhere for this. See some keys right here. Oh, we got some keys right here. So, Spirit of Ecstasy, up again. Up again. You see the seats.
YouTuber and boxer Deji publicly called out Floyd Mayweather, arguing that much of Floyd's ostentatious wealth is more show than reality. Deji claimed that the extravagant displays are misleading and that the true situation behind the scenes is far less glamorous. He also pointed to Floyd's deep-rooted insecurities, suggesting that his fixation on materialism reflects personal struggles rather than actual financial abundance.
How was he? Like...
Oh, so he's fake as hell.
Oh, really?
Oh, my God. He's so fake and he's insecure as hell. The thing is, I don't even care about saying all this stuff. Yeah, you're not going to fight me, are you, bitch? Okay. He's so insecure. So, let me just tell you, like, some things that happened. Okay. So, this was the Dubai podcast. For some reason, he's just making these noises, slah, 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 to his whole team, slah, slah, and just doing, just making some weird noises. It made no sense. And then one of my fans said, "Hey yo, Deji, I flew all the way from the UK for this." And then he you don't have to respond to that,
no,
but he responds being like, "It don't matter, man. You in Dubai now." like why? Like
what do you call them things you get for Christmas? Those soundboards.
Yeah.
Gervonta Davis, who was once under Floyd Mayweather's promotional banner, made startling claims that Floyd owes substantial amounts to individuals in Saudi Arabia. Davis alleged that Floyd isn't just financially strained, but has also been involved in questionable schemes abroad to sustain his lifestyle, presenting a stark image of the financial decline of the once untouchable boxing icon.
Tell Floyd to get on live. Tell him show where he at. You owe them people over in Dubai that money. Tell them to get on live right now. And he owe people in Saudi Arabia money too. Broken. Out here scamming people.
When Gervonta Davis spoke out against Floyd Mayweather, Floyd chose to adopt a victim stance rather than directly confronting the claims. He acknowledged that Davis had the right to express his opinions and added that he still respected him and was proud of his accomplishments, seemingly trying to downplay the tension and smooth over the underlying conflict.
Take Vince out on social media. He's been through a lot, throughout his life. But I take my hat off to him. I'm proud of him. Saturday night we had a game plan, and a lot of times when he says certain things on social media, I say, he's to me he's still a kid, and when I was that age, I probably would have did the same thing. I didn't have a Floyd Mayweather to stand behind me and tell me, about what's right and what's wrong. He got the job done, but my hat off to Ryan Garcia, tough competitor, tough fighter, and the best man won.
Despite his Money Mayweather image, Floyd has reportedly turned to bank loans amid mounting financial struggles. Even while facing growing debts, he continues to live extravagantly to uphold his public persona, a behavior that only deepens his financial instability. His obsession with appearances has effectively trapped him in a cycle of spending far beyond his means.
I'm not sure how many of you have seen when was it Floyd Mayweather? He did this interview and he was talking about how he got a loan. He got a loan from a bank, and his new real estate deal is going to make him $300 million a month. You see that?
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Now, the fact that he pointed out was that everybody knows that he got his own capital, which is money, right? But he still leveraged other people's money.
Absolutely.
So now he's making $300 million a month.
Right.
Well, he's gonna, that's going to be his plan. So, just like I said, for back to your example, right? The Airbnb. You get a place. I mean, there's a couple ways to do the Airbnbs.
Yeah.
You can do it to where you're what's it called, subleasing, something like that. Subleasing.
Mm-hmm.
You don't technically own it, but the landlord's okay with it, or you can actually buy it. But in a situation where you're buying it, it does cost money to fix it up, right?
Floyd Mayweather's real estate ventures in New York City have brought additional scrutiny, sparking legal investigations. Authorities questioned how he could afford such lavish properties while carrying significant outstanding debts. His extravagant lifestyle, inconsistent with his tax filings, revealed that he owed substantial amounts to the IRS that remained unpaid. Adding to the controversy, Logan Paul accused Floyd of withholding his payment from their exhibition fight. UFC President Dana White explained that in boxing exhibitions, the promoter collects revenue and is responsible for paying the fighters. Since Floyd acted as the promoter for their bout, the responsibility to pay fell entirely on him, raising serious questions about his business practices.
We got Floyd Mayweather back in the real estate news again. This guy's on an acquisition spree like I haven't seen in a long time. You got to remember, in October, he bought a portfolio of multifamily properties in around Manhattan for $402 million. Well, this time he went all in on office property for a $10 billion portfolio. I got this out of Real Deal, by the way. Now, some of these properties listed are 410 10th Avenue and Hudson Yards. You got Jersey City's Harborside Office Complex. You've got the Aon Center in Chicago and the old post office building in Chicago as well. So the portfolio includes a total of 18 buildings that take up to 10 million square feet of space. Now, he's not new to this. He's got office properties as well. He's got a pretty good portfolio so far. He's got 16 properties worth about $7 billion. He's going to add this portfolio to it, and he's going to be on a tear. So I hope he has a good marketing company as well. But congrats.
Frustrated over not receiving his payment, Logan Paul announced plans to take legal action against Floyd Mayweather, stating publicly that he intended to file a lawsuit to recover the money owed. This added to the mounting financial controversies surrounding Floyd. Joe Rogan commented critically, noting that Mayweather's motivation for facing Logan Paul seemed primarily financial. He pointed out the irony of a legendary boxer participating in exhibitions not out of competitive drive, but for quick earnings. This shift in focus led fans and analysts to question Floyd's true intentions and legacy, suggesting that money may now take precedence over pride for the former champion.
Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather just fought, and Logan Paul made $20 million, and Floyd Mayweather made $100 million, and they're looking at this like, hey, what about me? Like, how come I'm not making that kind of money?
Go through this with Mayweather?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's honestly bullshit. Like having people who aren't
a professional promotional company control where the money goes is like we made that mistake. But you know, it's Floyd Mayweather, so before we fought him, we kind of were willing to do whatever, and now after the fact, we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot because he's a scumbag. But now that we know that, and everyone else who fights Floyd should know that, like, don't let him control the money.
Would you ever fight him again under any circumstances?
No, he wanted to. He reached out. But like,
Jake Paul didn't mince words, claiming that Floyd Mayweather is financially broke and arguing that many people are still deceived by his carefully crafted public image. According to Jake, the flashy lifestyle is nothing more than a facade, and the reality of Floyd's dwindling wealth is becoming increasingly clear. During the lead-up to their widely publicized exhibition, Conor McGregor also targeted Floyd, mocking him by suggesting he couldn't read and calling him broke. McGregor's jabs added fuel to the fire, further damaging Floyd's reputation and exposing the fragility behind his wealth-focused persona.
Said I have time for all of these guys. I'll fight anyone. I don't give a who it is. Even if they want to come and get some sparring in, let's run it.
Jake, now did Logan ever get paid with the situation with Floyd Mayweather?
Nah, not yet. Floyd Mayweather's broke. You know, that's what a lot of people don't realize. He gets these big checks and doesn't pay the taxes on it. And then the IRS comes hunting him down later. He owes a lot of people I know money. And Logan's deep down on that list, so I don't know if Logan's ever going to get paid. It's kind of up.
Jake.
Great.
I feel good, training hard. Did Floyd not take out his own jets?
Floyd got 3.
You know what else he got?
And he got
tax problems.
Yeah.
Oh, that's heavy. That's heavy.
Conor McGregor went further by mocking Floyd Mayweather over his reported tax debt issues. By highlighting Floyd's financial troubles, McGregor intensified speculation that Floyd's fortune was far less stable than it seemed, piling public embarrassment onto Floyd's already growing financial woes.
He's just trolling. He's trolling. He's telling me he's trolling. So I'm like, nah, he's not trolling. That's he's not trolling. That's real. Like, and it was just getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse.
What was your father saying throughout camp about that?
He was same thing. Like, we was both going back and forth. Like, it gonna happen? Like, we could understand. We like, why the? He wanted to start this now. Now. Like, why all of a sudden he playing this crazy role now? Why do you think? On the outside looking in, what would you say?
I don't know, bro. Like, when I seen it, I know.
But you throw a lot of money around, don't you?
Why not? You can't take it with you. I mean, there's no Brent trucks pulling up at no funeral home. So, I mean, you gotta be able to enjoy your money, but make your money work for you.
Carpe diem, seize the day, live every day.
Absolutely.
That's Floyd Mayweather's strategy.
My strategy is I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler, no matter how you look at it. Just because I may wear a diamond, just because I may wear a diamond necklace or a big diamond ring, because another guy he wear a ring on his ring finger, and he's no better than I am. He's doing the same thing I'm doing, but he's just sweeping his dirt under the rug, and mine is out in the open.
Money doesn't make people happy, but you've got a hell of a lot of it. And are you happy?
Am I happy? Absolutely. I'm happy because my children are happy. I'm happy because my mom is happy. I'm not happy because of the money, because I was happier when I didn't have them.
Devin Haney opened up about his experiences with Floyd Mayweather, accusing him of manipulation and deceit. Haney revealed that, while many are dazzled by Floyd's fame and lavish lifestyle, he recognized the facade early on. He detailed how Floyd concealed financial instability behind extravagant displays, using control and image management as central tools to maintain his carefully crafted persona.
In 2008, Three Broke Comics turned YouTube sketches into $100 million empire. Adam Devine and Blake Anderson met at Orange Coast College, where they bonded over comedy. They were both regularly on the improv scene in LA, which is where Adam meets Anders Holmes. Now at the time, Blake and Adam were already shooting skits, with Blake's childhood best friend as the director and film crew. His name was Kyle Nochek. He's kind of the fourth unknown member of the group. But after Adam met Anders, he decided to bring him in the group, and the four instantly hit it off. They then created a sketch group called Mail Order Comedy, where they uploaded all their skits to YouTube and MySpace. Then in 2008, they had their best idea yet, with a sketch called Fifth Year, about 3 roommates who partied through college and now are bumbling through life and work, if that sounds familiar. The sketch became so popular that Comedy Central actually DM'd them to see if they could make a show for them. And after a month of not answering them, they ended up pitching Fifth Year to Comedy Central, which would eventually turn into Workaholics. The first episode ran on April 6, 2011, and it quickly became a cult classic for Comedy Central. 7 seasons later, it's a streaming goldmine worth over $100 million. Then they spun that broke boy hustle into their 2018 Netflix film, Game Over Man. Now over a decade later, these 4 turned living room skits into a comedy dynasty, showing you don't need big budgets to have something people will.
The betrayal Floyd Mayweather carried out against Devin Haney stands as a striking example of manipulation for personal gain. Just before Haney's pivotal fight against Ryan Garcia, Floyd released a selectively edited sparring video showing Haney struggling, a move clearly timed to sabotage rather than support his protege. Instead of guiding or uplifting Haney, Floyd exploited their relationship to safeguard his own fragile ego, exposing deep insecurity beneath his polished public persona. Mayweather has long promoted a philosophy of spending lavishly rather than saving, claiming that true happiness comes from enjoying life's luxuries, even admitting he felt more content before amassing enormous wealth. Yet his ongoing failure to manage mounting debts reveals a serious flaw in this mindset, a disregard for responsible financial planning that continues to haunt him today. In 2021, Floyd Mayweather and rapper Tiger became embroiled in another financial controversy. Miami-based jeweler Leonard Sulmanov claimed they owed nearly $4 million for luxury watches and diamond jewelry. Although initial payments were made, the pair allegedly failed to complete the transactions, adding yet another chapter to Floyd's ongoing string of financial disputes and legal challenges. That's a wrap for today's video. Stay tuned for more updates, and we'll catch you in the next one.